black and live in the movie, not living by rules. New rapper trolling the city, follow my crews. Blink, you still.
And we're live, man. It's the B-Side Show. Act like you know every single Monday night with the livest artists coming through, doing our thing. My name's Rabbit. Phalasee will be here real soon, man. She's stuck in traffic, you know how it is. But we do have 5'1" of pure fury on the ones and twos right here, Miss Patty Clover. She's about to get down. We got another dope lineup. The homegirl Vel The Wonder's here. Had her meet and greet going on and everything. We're going to talk about the new project. Kaze Jones is coming through, man, and also Noises from the Rich Minds Collective, man. So it's going to be another dope show like we always do. But let's get right into the mix. You ready, Patty? Let's do this shit, man. I don't want to argue with her. DJ Patty Clover on the ones and twos, man, like she mentioned. Phalasie's in the house now. What up, Phally? We are live.
What's poppin', man?
All the way live.
Monday.
DJ Patty Clover, like I know once I start dancing all unorthodox, that means she's doing a good job. Like,
Man, Patty Clover always gets down.
yeah, man, killing it, man. Made everybody dance in here, man. Thank you for doing that. Oh, you know what? Let's get this mic on too. We need to know what she's been up to too. So what's up with you, Phally? What you been up to?
Oh, you know, just working. Sad that the airliner was bought. You know, airliner is a very legendary space for hip hop. So I'm a little sad about that. But Sella Hip Hop just had their last show there. It was dope. April 6th, I'm gonna be hosting the Hot Fest. Vel The Wonder is gonna be there, and I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
T-Hop, man. Shouts out to 60 East and all that, man, for putting that joint together. The homies at Platform Collection. I think, I'm not sure, but we might be in there in some capacity. You know,
somehow, some way, we're gonna be in there.
Probably. If not, we'll probably like jump the fence or something like we used to do back in the day. You know
Wear your chucks though.
Yeah, right. I gotta wear something. I don't want to scuff my good shoes up. So, hey, but we've been mad busy, you know, putting stuff together. Shout out to the homies at Moth Brewing. They've been holding us down right here. We just had a meet and greet with Vel The Wonder. You know what I'm saying, for the last couple hours in her hometown of BP. So we're gonna talk about it all in a minute. Patty, what you been up to? Oh, let's turn that joint up, or else we're gonna cause violence. Patty's gonna get violent right now.
Check one, check two. Yeah, I've been up to just organizing my music in the files. You know how that takes a while. Just uploading music from all different genres. So when I get to a gig, I know what I got, and I feel more prepared when I organize my music. So for right now,
is that because you've been kind of doing more gigs lately?
yeah, I've been doing a lot of bars,
Yeah.
and I've had a few private parties. So I feel like I need to get back in organizing my library because it's easier for me, and I could tell like if someone comes up to me, they request a song, I'm like, oh, I got that song because I did some studying and I got it off the crates. So
That like a DJ should, man. That's right. But we've been also seeing you do your thing a couple times at Katie Jake's. Shout out to the homies at Neighborhood Watch Presents. They've been throwing some good shows over there every Tuesday, and like once a month, you know, they highlight something, you know, do different types of events over there. So shout out to those dudes for reals. Hey, and then us on our end, we still got the shop, B-side shop, Covina 130 Shoppers Lane, man. We're putting new gear in there. Blasto Streetwear just got in. He's been there for a couple weeks now, so we're gonna be doing like a in-store event with him and stuff like that. Not like the in-store events we used to do, because that's what messed everything up, but we're gonna have some to draw attention, you know, bring light to some of the new brands coming in the shop. So
Yes, come to the shop, go get your gear, t-shirts, sweaters, hook your girl up, hook your honey up, you know?
yeah, man, we got stuff for the ladies and all that. Hopefully soon we have stuff for the babies and the toddlers
Yeah,
too.
man.
We gotta include everybody, and plus I want my baby to rock the flyest shit.
Yeah, because
so.
if not, I'm going to be rocking this oversized sweater. Shout out to Pinpoint. Muchas gracias. But I'm going to need y'all brands to get some girl clothes, some female clothes, okay?
Hey, but you know what? It works because it's cold out.
It's super cold.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm going to rock this.
It almost looks like a miniature like dress or something, so it works out, man. Hey, so we'll be right back. We're gonna show a new video, you know, in honor of you know, the International Women's Appreciation and all that shit. We got our homegirl. This is a new video by the homegirl Zay right here. We're going to get into this and we'll be right back with our first guest, Vel The Wonder in the spot. B-side, what?
Without complexity, I'm asking for a simple life, simple dawn, riddled mind. I love to be your wife, but there's such little time. And I'm breaking my back for it, heavy stack for it, metal raps over steady jazz when you ask for it. Can't you see this is the only thing that seems to be equally as pleasant as your love for me? So I unfold the scene. You couldn't break down my 16, so why you quoting me? You wanna act like you're listening, but you ain't knowing me. I'm just another sparrow in the wind, arrow never ends, bumping heavy metal to the end. Bury me, my friends. And I'm locally grown, so you know my connection, my culture, my pages, my broken affection, my will to continue to hold on this lesson. My mic to speak upon is a blessing. I'm clenching on and what's left without question. And I hope you do the same, baby. Maybe we could meet the same lane when we're sane, baby. Lately I'm busting my brain, crazy what you make me. Also one that breaks me, coming from a place that saved me, now the one that shames me. And I wanna give you your second chance to run before I go and find the gun. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. Sincerest apologies for not being the one that you thought. Water out a flower till it grows out its pot. I'm growing my plot. I'm just realizing I should be booking more shows and I'm not. I hope it's not just an overgrowth of this thought. I manifested all of the energy that's pulling towards me. I won't give up on a chance. It's out there pushing for me. And if you can see that I'm trying to be a bigger person, although it hurts me, it still might even be worth it. Some years ago I drowned in a river that's much bigger than us. Proves that I can get through anything and that's simple enough. I love you but just let me go. If I regret anything, it's that I didn't know how to be your woman right with better flow. I know living is simple and loving is better when you accept it with natural emotion. You might love the weather, no more gloomy days of fluid pain, hailstorms or lucid rain, nothing but the sunshine and the crucial game. So let me give you your second chance to run before I go and find the gun. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring. First shot miss, second shot miss, third shot bang. Caught you slipping, now you on the ring.
B-side show.
Act like you know, man. Every single Monday night we doing the livest, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got our first guest of the evening. We've been chilling for a couple hours now.
Hello.
Like I feel like I know you or something, though. No, but go ahead and introduce yourself and the homie right here.
Vel The Wonder in the house. Fourth Beats right behind me. Yeah.
We actually just set this show up because this is when Fourth is gonna bust his first acapella.
Yeah, right.
He ain't even going 16, he's going 24 on you.
He said I'm the real MC.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's the only one. Yeah, she's the real MC for sure.
Hey, so right off the bat, man, this ain't your guys' first rodeo working together. You guys been working together for a cool minute. And before we start talking about the project and everything, the chemistry is very important in music, but why did you choose to work with Fourth again on this one?
Honestly, it just happened. I feel like it just happened. I feel like we were making songs for Mellotonics, but sometimes I would show up to the studio and I wasn't in a singing mood, I was in a rapping mood. So we started collecting this abundance of songs. Eventually, we were gonna turn them into an album, and when it came time to making the album, we cut a few of those songs off and just started fresh again. And our chemistry is too fluent almost. I feel like I finish his sentences type
type of energy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be looking at him and he'll just go like that, and I'll be like, damn,
So
I
you know what I'm
know.
thinking.
I was gonna
knows?
say, as a producer too, it's almost like he's finishing some of your sentences because in post production, all that stuff. But he's already knowing like the sound you guys are going for. So when it's time to mix everything down, it's like you guys are right in the pocket.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's very vocal. He'll let me know. He's probably the number one person to let me know, like, nah, that ain't it. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be giving him a hard time too. I'll be like, nah,
critique
that's
hard,
it.
too. I do critiquing hard
that's
too.
it.
I
But
do
we
critiquing
always
hard.
we meet in the middle, right?
Yeah.
We meet in the middle.
That's right. So he pushes you to be better, and you do the same
All
for
the
him,
time.
right? That's right.
All the
That's
time.
right. Hey, no sugarcoating over here.
That's kind of how like a lot of that dope producer artist chemistry and collaboration. That's what it is. It's like they don't want just someone go, oh yeah, that was dope, even if you like skipped half of your verse or whatever. Like, yeah, that was dope, we'll keep it, I'll edit it, don't worry. No,
Yeah.
but someone to actually tell you, like, because he probably knows, like, even when you do it, that he probably knows, I know you could do that one better or whatever
For
it is
sure.
like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right, right.
That's real dope.
So earlier we were talking, and you were telling me we just dropped your album.
Yeah,
here.
so the release date is for March 12th, which is tomorrow, but on the streaming platforms, they drop at midnight in the East Coast, so that's we get at 9 p.m. on the West Coast.
And you have people hitting you up, you know.
Yeah, like so it dropped at 9. At 9:06, we were getting comments that it was a masterpiece. I don't know how they came to that conclusion in 6 minutes, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah,
So how does it feel?
maybe somebody leaked something. Maybe they got some shit ahead of time
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You were kind of. I was reading also on one of your posts. Like, I was joking earlier. I've known you for a cool minute and everything, and actually, the street that this project is named after, like you were actually neighbors. Like,
Yeah, you live on the street next to the street.
little cul-de-sac.
Next
yeah.
to La Cena. Yeah.
And but you mentioned kind of once you kind of knew the direction you were going with it, that you did have to still go back and probably let some songs go because you knew what you were aiming for, and those maybe weren't the ones. It's a tedious process as an artist, but can you kind of let some of the people know what it
It's
was?
so hard. It's honestly one of maybe the more harder things to do with the album is really like deciding what will carry a mood. And even the songs that we cut are fucking great. I love them, and I plan on doing something with them at least, but I just needed to keep this consensus in the album, and I feel like we made the right choice.
Yeah. I
feel
think
like-
we did.
Yeah,
I know
feel
we
like
did.
made
I
the
know
right
we did.
choice.
I know we did.
If Fourth says it, it's all I believe it. So
Yeah.
that's real. No, but we were getting our own listening session earlier. Hard ass tracks, like, but it's kind of like there's a mood set, but then you're talking about so many different things along the way. Like, you want to describe like the journey and why La Cena? Why'd you name it this?
I feel like it's like in this point of my career, I've grown so much. But with all this growth and progress, I always bring it back to the beginning, right? So La Cena Avenue is the very first street that I lived on as a baby. And I just remember all my family and all the neighborhood, and it just gave me this feeling of home. And all the songs on the album hit close to home. It's a more of a content-filled album. It's supposed to make you reflect. It definitely has like that boom bap feel in it, and I'm just a natural born storyteller, so I felt so comfortable with it. And the photo is a photo of my mom in one of our old cribs, so it's just, I don't know, it felt so right. Everything felt so right. It just came so
I was gonna
natural.
say even the artwork is reflecting that feeling of growing up in a certain area, and basically like you were saying is learning kind of everything that you came to music, you came to appreciate, all that stuff was kind of honed and developed in this spot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't, as far as I'm concerned, like I even have it tatted at 626 SGV. Like I feel there's not enough light brought to the area, and we were talking earlier about it, and it's good to have somebody an artist coming from the area that, you know, we can kind of appreciate and gravitate towards and be proud of, that you're repping the San Gabriel Valley and more specifically Baldwin Park. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
That's real shit.
Hell yeah, and you get love here and you get love overseas. You've traveled everywhere.
Yeah,
You've traveled with one of my homegirls, Sister Irie, I love her. And she let me know.
Oh yeah, and I always say she has the flyest hair ever.
Shout out to Sister Irie.
Yeah. So how does it feel to be loved? And you know what I mean? Shown so much love. What's been the most outrageous thing somebody's done? Like a tattoo or, you know?
Oh yeah, I've gone to a show and somebody will tell me, like, sign my whatever part of my body and I'm gonna get it tatted. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And they actually get it tatted, and I'll somehow see them, like, if not the next day on IG, and they'll get it tatted. It's really wild. So I have a bunch of like tags from shows tatted.
That's fucking amazing. Does it seem easy for you to connect with people, or you know?
Yes, I think so. I feel like it's really easy. The supporters that I get to meet are so dope. Like I become a fan of them. Like they do dope shit. They're always like doing shit. They tell me what they do for their community. They start programs in their neighborhoods. Like the type of people that I like, you know. So I always feel like it's super easy for me to connect to people that
the type of people you inspire. You're amazing, girl. Earlier you said you were a storyteller, and that's definitely something. That's how I would describe you, lyricist, storyteller. So you have, you know, a writer under your belt. You're a creative director, right? From your brand, you're very in tune into that. Is there anything else that you would want under your belt? Like,
I mean, honestly, I'm content with being an MC. It makes me very happy. But I wish I could do a lot of things. Like, I wish I could do all my graphics. You know, I don't really know how to do all that, but I wish I could do Photoshop. I wish I was a good dancer, you know. I have rhythm, but I wish I was a hip hop dancer. That would be so tight. Yeah.
Hey, me too. But when I do it, I don't care, and I just in my head I believe I'm dancing.
I mean, I could dance, you know, like for sure, right? We always move like at our shows.
I can dance.
It's never too late, Rabbit.
I wish I was like Tiana Taylor.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, she's multi-talented.
I was hoping to be the choreographer of the next tour, but never mind. Hey, but no, you know, leading off of that though, like what Fally was talking about, the thing is even with our show, like there's a lot of things myself, but you also like wanting to know it is one thing, but you might take a little bit of time away from, you know, the main craft, like you said, is the writing and all that. Maybe that would take from that, but the fact that you have people that still see, I guess, the vision you're going for is dope. And I kind of wanted to ask off of that, how do you come up? Because I feel like your promo is so dope. Like you don't have to, like, it almost seems like it's just Vel The Wonder. And that's it. Like you don't need a bunch of other people to help you do your shit. But I know you got people in the back,
For
you know,
sure,
helping
absolutely.
you out.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Kevin, always holding it down. Locally Grown Collective. My homie Nacho, always holding me down. And these are like people that have been with me since the beginning. And I think I've been making music now. I think I'm going on my 7th year of making music. So they already know my vision, and I feel like we've been able to capture the brand very well and represent that. And it's simple, it's clean, it's to the point. It's like the type of shit that I'm attracted to. I remember I feel like I've been in this game for so long, from being a fan first to crossing over to the other side. I just took all the love that I had for hip hop and, you know, wanted to make something similar to that.
Right,
and that it was easy, you know, to mimic that feeling.
Right. And that love for hip hop has gotten you to so many places. You've accomplished so much. I want to talk a little bit about opening for J-Rock, because I'm sure that was wild. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh my God. I woke up one morning and I was like, TDE had posted on Twitter a contest between 3 people to open up for J-Rock in Oakland, and I honestly I swear to you, I do not know how my name was one of them. But I woke up and I was already, I think I was even like winning. I was tripping. It was like 10 in the morning. I think I woke up late that day. I woke up pretty early, but I honestly think I woke up like 10 or 11 and the contest had already been out for an hour. And I had to check the legitimacy. Legitimacy, thank you. The legitimacy.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied. The legitimacy of it, and it was real. And I had to like realize, like, holy fuck, I gotta do some shit. And I just started promoting it, and honestly, my supporters came through for me, like the whole day. Everybody was posting it. All my homegirls were like, I made like 10 fake profiles. They're like, how many? I'm gonna make more. I mean, I feel like most of them were legit votes, right? And it came really close. And I think it came down to the wire, like in the last minute when it ended. I was tied with this other gentleman, but I ended up winning by like 1%, and it was so crazy. And I had to perform the next day, so I had less than 24 hours to go from Los Angeles to Oakland. And they thought that I was actually from the Bay, but when I showed up, they asked me where I was coming from. They were tripping like, oh shit, okay, Ty, you made it, you know? I drove my ass to Oakland and I rocked, and the stage was very welcoming to me. I performed like some really nice songs of mine, like really hip hop, and they loved it.
You got to talk to J-Rock?
Real shit.
I got to talk to J-Rock, yeah. But I just dapped him up. I was like, yo, your shit's tight. I was bumping your shit on the river in Spain, you know. I was out in Spain when Redemption dropped, so, I mean, I had to just pay homage. Yeah.
And that's dope because not only, you know, opening and you know, slapping hands with these cats, but motherfuckers really recognize what you're doing. Like, they're hearing what you're dropping and they know the skills are real. It ain't just about, oh, she's cool. Like, you're really dropping shit on
Honestly,
them.
I think the thing I took away the most from that experience alone was watching TDE work. That was probably the biggest thing I took away. It was just so amazing to watch a team at that caliber to be in action. It was an honor, honestly.
And work together, and everybody kind of knows their position is real dope, man. So on that note, I got a homie. He's actually my brother by the name of Shaye Whitey, who punches in the videos. What video?
Your literal brother.
We actually we actually played. What was the one we played first? Gunfire one we already played. So what video you want to play? We'll get into a video.
Oh, we can play Transit King. Yeah, the new joint off the album. Fun fact, Gunfire is one of the songs that got cut from the album. So
Okay, but the video's there
example.
for you motherfuckers. You know, hey, the real fans know, man. And I'm gonna speak on that when we come back. We'll check this video out. Vel The Wonder in the building. Fourth Beats is here too. What?
It was like 2 days ago,
We're
right?
back live. Yeah. Hey, and you know what? Speaking of that, we are live. This was not, planned or anything because of International Women's Day, honoring the month. This is just because we have some fly-ass skilled people that happen to be female that are down with the B-side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Hey, I wanted to ask Bill because before we got into the video, that was kind of what I was going after. There's some stuff we have because through over the years, the times you visited the show and everything, like we've got some stuff archived where we get responses like now, even though it might be like a couple years old or whatever. And like my brother just saw one recently and it was like, oh, I finally found this song because she didn't put it on the album. Like they know everything about what you're doing, but it's just pretty dope that they're even going so far as to research and spots that you've hit where they can catch exclusive stuff.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
dope.
actually, I've done some like exclusive joints for B-side, and so that's one thing I can say about this show for sure.
Yeah,
That's right.
thank you.
Earlier you were telling, you were showing forth some comments, right? About people telling you which songs they love.
Yeah, I'm already getting.
What are they saying about the album?
The what?
What are they saying about the album right now?
They love it.
We're gonna give some shout outs in a little minute right now because a lot of people are actually commenting, listening to the album, and you know what I'm saying, and watching what she's doing right now as well at the same time. So you know what it is, it's real, man. So we'll give some shout outs. Hey, I wanted to ask Forth though, while you check that, Forth, like, how is it with your lineup as far as who you work with? Like, are you open to work with new people? Or right now, is it exclusive? Because I know you've worked with a few artists that we know, but I just want to know how's that work? Because I want to bust on one of your beats, and I just want to know. How I could,
As long as you got the money.
How can I go about that? First, you got to have the money.
Yeah, but no, I'm always down. I'm always down to work with people.
And he's got crazy shit. Honestly, like people hype him up for the shit that I jump on. But I'm a very particular person. He has sounds that he plays for other people. I always trip out that that's his beat because he don't send me beats like that. You know what I mean?
But she'll call dibs first.
It's cool.
She'll call dibs first.
But I'll tell him if he's playing something, I'm like, who's that? He'll be like, it's me. I was gonna give it to so and so, and I'll be like, nah.
No.
Yeah.
It's coming over here.
I think
But
you're
it's
gonna
cool
give it to me.
because that's cool because some of those songs made it on the project. And
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Some of our
Talking
favorite
about
songs end up like that. Just works out.
That's right.
So as far as like, how do you balance as a producer? Like there's different moods, different artists have different energy. But like even speaking on projects that you've just done with Vel, like the moods of the two projects are different. You got to get yourself in a separate mind space, or is it just day by day you feel something? I mean, producers think different. I just want to know what you think.
It's for sure like the mood because me and Vel, like we're pretty much like the same person, and we always go like good with each other. So when she's feeling some type of way, somehow I'm feeling that type of way, and then like we're in the studio and like we're just creating the song.
It's the universe connecting the dots.
Yeah. For sure.
Especially when you guys already got that chemistry in the lab and everything like that. Hey, so this project, Fresh, just dropped officially, tomorrow on our time. But
Officially tomorrow, out now.
You got a listening party coming up too, official launch party. Talk about it.
Our album release show / party / celebration is going to be March 23rd, 2 Saturdays from now in downtown LA. Honestly, I'm so excited for it. I got like the dream lineup to perform with me. We're gonna have dope vendors. Sassy Boutique is one of our vendors. We have just like amazing team of people working with me to throw the show, and we're gonna have like dope shit to throw out and give away. And I'm gonna perform all the new songs. I'm gonna perform songs from all my albums, so you get to enjoy like anything. So
it's gonna be like amazing. A half-hour set.
Saturday, 23rd.
Saturday, March 23rd. Yeah, we have $10 pre-sale tickets right now. They're gonna go up at the door. So I'm just telling everybody.
Plus the merch and all that will be there. You'll have vendors in the spot. You know, we even had like one of the guys who was the first one here for the meet and greet earlier, like he actually called in late to work because he wanted to make sure that he met her on his way, but he's going to be at the listening party too. But that's crazy.
True.
Shout out to the homie for being late to work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Vel The Wonder forever. Yo, so you have that show coming up, and then you're gonna be at the Hot Fest.
I'm gonna be at Thought Fest April 6th.
Hell yeah.
Performing with Griselda Records.
Ow.
I'm a big
Crazy.
fan. I've been a big fan of them. We've been a big fan of them for, I feel like a couple years now. And they just started blowing up like really last year. In the main market at least, and they're doing great things, so it's always an honor to play on a show with them. I performed with Benny the Butcher before, so I'm excited to do it again.
Hey, and I think Sick Jackin's at that show. They got a lot of dope acts.
They have a lot of big dope lineup for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
You know, I give props to them because like that festival, I think this is the third year, I believe, maybe the fourth, I can't remember exactly, but man, they maintain or go higher.
They go higher.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yes,
bro.
I'm excited. I'll be hosting along with
That's
Noah
right, you
James.
are, right?
Yeah. So I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to see you, Sick Jackin, and everybody that's gonna be there. I actually had a question though, just really quick to touch on your political views and you know how you differentiate that from. Are you politically inclined? Do you like to voice your opinion? And you know, big movements like the Me Too movement. How does that make you feel?
I try not to. I'm honestly like I'm a very political person, but I feel like I'm actually more of a private political person where I'll join. Like I'll go to rallies, I'll go to meetings, things like that. I'll speak politically with friends, but in music, I'll give you what I'll give you in my song. And if whatever you take from that is what you're gonna take from it. I'm not gonna necessarily like dedicate my whole platform to a political view. I'll be honest with you, I think shit's fucked up right now. But I'll be more honest with you, I don't even think it's as fucked up as it's gonna get. I have some bigger views when it comes to shit like that, but shit, I'm just not trying to melt from the climate change.
You know what's crazy? I mean, I talk to my brother about this shit all the time. Is like, sometimes I almost try to pretend like, hey, oh, this ain't real. You know, like, whoa, in a couple of years I'll wake up, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it is real, and we can't. Like,
it affects everybody. It affects my family. It affects all types of families. It affects our communities. Yeah, we're in some fucked up times, but I have hope, you know, and music is always therapeutic.
I try to keep that hope as well, man, because if not, I think we'd all like be, you know, either go crazy or be really depressed. So we gotta always keep that hope and that faith alive. We're all doing the right thing. We all do community type events, and we're all helping at least where we came from. Because no one else is going to help us, so we're going to do it. That's right. Hey, shout out to the homegirl Sassy, by the way, for coming through. Crazy Race in the building, too.
She's going to be at my album release show, vending.
That's right, vending the...
Top-notch vendor.
Yeah. Hey, so with the project out now officially, you're going to get to go home and like kind of reflect on a lot of the stuff coming out. But I'm sure, as you always do, you keep working. What's next? You're gonna just get out there and promote the project heavy with the shows?
Promote the project, take it in. I'm gonna try and take it in because you're right, I do work a lot and maybe I'll try to skip over not taking it in, but I deserve to take it in. We worked really hard on this, you know, as we do with everything, but we put a lot of we honestly put our blood, sweat, and tears into it, like on a literal term.
What type of obstacles did you face?
What didn't we face? I feel like cutting songs is always a big one, right? Because you grow attached to things, and I try not to make throwaway songs to begin with, so I feel like everything has a meaning to it, but I feel like doing that is always a big step for me. Even just reflecting on the album to make sure that I'm content takes much longer than I would think that it would take me. I have to really live with it and come to terms with it in a very intimate way, and it's difficult. Like it's crazy. Like I'm I don't really talk a lot, but I say it all in the music, you know? So there it is. Like, it's my life.
You wanted to say something, Fred? About any obstacles that you guys...
I would say mixing too. Finding someone to mix the album, because it took us a while to find. But it all came down to me mixing the whole thing, so that was a good.
And is that part of it? Is you're heavily involved in the mixing process too?
To me, this is the first time. This is the first time.
This is the first time that he mixed the project of ours, and I feel like I was part of it, but I gave him the homework to do it. Like, to me, I was like, all right, I did my work. Like,
we're
I
in the
came
studio
in,
together.
I wrote the songs, I laid them down, I got him to a structure and to a point where I was comfortable enough to walk away and let him do his job.
That's the thing too, though. You also have to trust the people that do what they do.
You have to trust them, or else you're gonna end up trying to do it yourself and drive yourself crazy. It's definitely a trust factor.
Luckily, Fourth Beat's got it locked down, though. So I seen the homie at different events, like, you know, on the stage, DJ, doing all kinds of different things. So that's what it is, though. This is all part of the entertainment. Is actually, you know, keeping the people entertained. And there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that sometimes it's better to just remain a fan and just enjoy the show, because there's a lot of shit makes you sometimes mad at events. Like I've been at a lot of shows where I'm like, damn it, man, I love hip hop. This won't detour me, man. But sometimes it gets to you. But anyways, what we're gonna do, we're gonna play one more video, come back for your shout outs, anything like that, and we'll let them know where they can get the project one more time, plus the release party. Be right back after this, man. B-side. Chill.
Yes, yes.
We're
B-side
back
show.
live, all the way live, man. So B-side show, act like you know. We're gonna get into some live shit as we always do. Vel The Wonder is gonna rock something for us. We're gonna get into Transit Kid, right?
Transit Kid.
Let's go, man. DJ
Yeah.
Patty Clover on the ones and twos.
Is this me right here? I'm good right here? Go listen to the new album out now everywhere. La Cena Avenue, Baldwin Park in the house.
Vel in the motherfucking house. N01ses, man. Out there right now. Make sure you guys tune in, cop the album, all that shit. Hey, Vel, before you guys go, any shout outs you guys want to make?
Yeah, shout out to Kevin F, always holding it down, locally grown. Shout out to all my homegirls. Shout out to everybody, Sopita Gang, Eddie Zuko, 667, Wino, MC Light all performing at the album release show. Shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do? This is my new business. Since I know where the house is from La Sena Avenue, I'm gonna go charge people to take photos in front of the house. So I'm right down the street.
She lived right here. I swear.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. That's my new business, man. We'll be right back after this with our next artist, man. B-side show, act like you know.
Who the fuck is this? Stepping on the mic like a misfit, spitting illness, with linguistics, they coming timid, let me show you how to get it. I ain't tripping about your feelings, so if you get offended, y'all sound pathetic, talking how you wreck shit. I know what pushes your buttons, I'm about to press it. First impression, my shit sound majestic, crowd control, got me feeling so energetic. You cuffing the mic, looking like a skeptic, how you got so much fake shit in your genetics. My flow's electric, it's the type that's angelic. It got whack MCs tripping like a psychedelic. I'm athletic, watch me put this work in. My grind is certain, being focused like a surgeon. Dissecting this music, looking behind the curtain. Embrace the vision, I've been searching for a better life, or at least a better version. And I give no fucks, like a virgin. For my fam, my hustle remains urgent, washing out negativity like a detergent. I'm taking the risk like a 2-point conversion. Listen and watch the great one emerging, cause that's me, with infinite styles up in the pantry. My name is Andrew, but you can call me daddy. Trying to run the game like you saying, had a track me, driving to the promised land. My people's in the backseat, a lot of cats fake like imitation. Grab me, if you fuck with one of my tribe, you get that ass beat. I got that heat, all you need to do is ask me. Shitting on these dudes, I'm feeling a little gassy, trying to be heard from Tokyo to Tallahassee. Born from poverty, but I just keep it classy. Respect to the elements, I just keep it evident. If you wanna step the mic, it's how we settle it. LA resident, wordplay so elegant. Blessed to represent my city, it feels heaven sent. Humble to a point, but at the same time arrogant. Still wishing that Bernie was our president. Damn. Everlasting, 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 everlasting. Who the fuck is this? Stepping on the mic like a misfit, spitting illness, with linguistics, they coming timid, let me show you how to get it. I ain't tripping about your feelings, so if you get offended, y'all sound pathetic, talking how you wreck shit. I know what pushes your buttons, I'm
Baby, you understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad.
Divine tutelage, from here to where Bermuda is. The Ruger kick stronger than the sin of some tuna fish. The unit sick, holding guns large as the tuba is. Aruba skin glowing, getting head from some Cuban bitch. Stretch imaginations like Oprah with the coca. King Cobra venom and rhythm infecting culture. Rose mimosas with Sosa discussing vultures and how to cut them off, cause we can only knowledge God. The world spins counterclockwise, and with these hot guys, if I see snakes slither, niggas will leave you shot twice. Archiving faulty moves from these salty dudes. Throw salt in they wound, assault with sharp harpoons. Headshots like Kennedy, there's no remedy. Scout my enemies, sell it low like Tennessee. Frederick Nietzsche, Emmanuel Cannon, Pythagoras. My rhymes are 3D, vicious, wild, and ravenous. snort the crushed glass. Fake cats, leave them on the hush fast. Never lust ass, lust cash if you must ask facts. Pussy cheaper than a bus pass, untaxed, this must have. Ass thick as Steve Harvey mustache. You've been warned, torn families mourn for my sword. Guns drawn, beef unthawed, you sworn the Quran. Niggas on some old gully shit, while he's with the gummy grip. Fuck around and leave your whole tummy bloody quick. Niggas study this, the blueprint, then add they 2 cents. It's conducive to their useless music and they used bins. What's the new trend you hyping now? Dick riders pipe it down, double entendre. Guns real, fuck Contra. Really sold, yay. Beat a life sentence in 08. A cold case, don't make me go back to my old ways. Snort this cocaine, the old flake, I had to rotate. I'm so vain, bitches gas me up like I'm propane.
I'm so hood. I'm so hood. Gangsters and riders that's pushing their lane. Don't fuck with no snitches, don't fuck with no lanes. These niggas be acting like they from a gang. Talk all that shit but back down from a fade. Oh no, I'ma always keep it G when I'm on these streets. Stay about my cheese. Oh no, I'ma always back my steel. Always keep it real. So fuck how you feel. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more. You cannot turn a hoe into a wife. You claim that you got hoes, but not about that life. And niggas be acting like they got some stripes, but gangsters they pull up when it's on sight. Oh no, you know you is a mark from Jellystone Park. You ain't never had no heart. Oh no, get rolled up off the yard, but try to act so hard, and you know I'll pull your car. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more. Still riding Lolos, big body photos, flock letters written on the bottom of the photo. I look up in the sky when I strike a G pose. I'm a local nigga stepping in my Romeo. At the backyard boogie full of hood rats, and my niggas on the side of the house shooting craps. I'm wetter than a motherfucker. Stumbled to the car, took off and start burning rubber. I'm so hood, I'm so grimy. Khaki shooter fitted with the fresh cut shiny. West Coast G stay giving it up. I make a bitch nigga leave like he's sitting in Starbucks. Shout out to all the hoods that keep the shit gangsters. Niggas that walk yard, pull shanks to shank ya. Now I ain't never been a square. I'm from Pomona, California, not Delaware. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more. I'm so hood. Hooder than before. Got you on more.
Yes, it's the B-side show.
Yeah. Alright. Sometimes we just vibe out off air too.
Yes.
We fucking we have our own interviews with the guests, you know what I'm saying? So we got our next artist up, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam. Let them know what it is.
I go by Noises. I'm from Bellflower, California. I represent the Rich Mind Collective. Shout out to my man Dan Ganja, who's the founder of the collective. But yeah, that's pretty much it about me.
You guys got we've been talking, you know, a lot of the artists are out there doing their thing. The whole collective is really doing their thing together, but also solo, man. There's a lot of shit coming out. You guys are moving, bro.
Right. We trying, man. We be in the studio like fighting for time pretty much at this point, because you know we just recently acquired the resources to get it all together. So yeah, we're just trying to, you know, get our work out, get it done, and you know, present ourselves as a collective, because we really formed up like last year, like solidified, you know. So yeah, man, we're just trying to push now.
Yeah, how'd you guys meet? Through a show or mutual friends, colleagues?
Shows, and then like we realized that niggas live down the street from each other. So like it really just came together on some family shit.
That's right.
But then it ties in, because like one thing is you guys are all like working, like you were mentioning, it's fighting for studio time. It's not like someone's going, I'm gonna go down there, ain't no one gonna be there. Like you guys are fighting for the studio time. So is that one of the things that kind of drew you to the collective in general, is maybe the work ethic too?
Yeah, man. Shout out to that man Dan Ganja. He works very hard for us. He makes a lot of things happen for all of us. So that's what drew me like initially, because I didn't know anybody else but Dan. But Monte, shout out to Monte. He's my 3-block brother. But he's the one who actually invited me to, introduced me to Dan. So that's pretty much how we linked up, and it was just an instant connection at that point.
It's been a constant move ever since, man. You guys all been working. So speak on it, man. You got your own solo project. Talk about it, man. What's up with it?
Okay, I got a solo project coming out March 21st called Ben Morris. Basically, it comes from X dying, Triple X Tentacion. I got the influence from that, just because of how desensitized everybody is as a culture, and how, you know, everybody like, you know, said that he deserved to die, and people were filming him when he died. So I don't know, it didn't sit with me the right kind of way.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like turned internally and started talking to the people in my past, like that passed away from me, because I felt like I had a direct link. I felt, you know, introverted by the situation. So, you know, this is basically a collection of songs that I feel like they spoke through me, through their spirit and through their mind.
Awesome. How many tracks are on the album?
There's 9 tracks.
And produced by?
Produced by the little homie Swerve. This nigga is gonna be a problem real soon. For real, like, y'all need to go check him out now, because like he's gonna be crazy.
So how did you guys meet? How did you guys start working? How did you know he's the cat that you wanted, you know, to produce?
gave him probably direction, and it gave you some motivation at the same time. That's dope.
Right, the connection was dope all the time.
So with that, like, there's a lot of connections being made within the camp and all that, man. What do you guys got some more collective work coming out too? Is everybody just doing solo right now?
The homie Sanity, shout out to Sanity Minds, and the homie Dan Ganja, like I mentioned earlier, they got a project coming, I think it's next month or the month after, I'm not sure. I think it's April, called Flipside. And a lot of dope producers on that. Shout out to Obi-Wan, you feel me? Shout out to Piano Black. Shout out to everybody that contributed to that. But yeah, that's gonna be dope. And then my 3 Block brothers, we got a project coming out. Me, Monte, and the homie Rito. We got a project coming out together later this year. And they also got a project coming out, Raw Meat, Rito and Monte. So we're just waiting on that. It's all coming real soon.
So, like, man, you guys are flowing. Like I was mentioning, the camp is working. Like, there's projects coming. If you guys just gotta go catch that. Like, for those that don't know about the collective, just follow, and you guys will see what they're doing over there, man. Real big, a lot of work, consistent too.
Right.
That's right.
Hell yeah. And then, so I was snooping. You have something called No Jumper, or a project, something like that?
I have a sports podcast that I got looming in the field called Wet Jumper. And it's basically like a spin-off of No Jumper, but we're gonna be talking about sports and people like in the 562, but not even just in the 562, worldwide, that don't get recognized for certain sports. Like, there's a ballerina somewhere in New York that's fucking shit up, you feel me, and she's not getting the proper exposure. So we just want to like touch on things and lights of that sort. So.
Provide a platform for them.
Right.
That's dope, man. So is that something you've kind of always wanted to do too, as well as kind of shine a light on some of the art that you dig?
Right. I like helping people. Like, that's one of like my favorite things to do is just be a help to somebody. And I like talking, so it comes natural to me. So
Yeah.
I can talk sports all day. You know what I'm saying? It's real easy. So. Yeah.
So who's your favorite franchise of all time? Any sport?
Lakers.
Oh yeah, thank you. Mine too. I was just gonna say because that was mine. That was my answer.
He better have said Lakers. No, I'm just kidding.
We're having a hard time dealing with it this year, but we'll be back. It's all good. Next year we'll be back in the playoffs. Oh man,
Hell
right
yeah.
in their grill.
So aside of the projects that you have coming up, like you said you're gonna work in the future, is there anything you want to accomplish by the end of 2019?
I just want to get straight A's. You feel me? I'm a college student. I got 2 kids. I got 2 sons. So I'm just trying to provide. Do my music as well, but provide and hold it down for the things that I've invested in creating. Feel it.
Do you feel like it's a little more? It's a little easier for you to find your sound because you have kids? Just because of the climate of hip hop right now, you can get dragged into some type of category or a way of spitting, like mumble and things like that.
Right.
But you have kids that are looking up to you, and you have a message that you want to deliver, right?
I wouldn't say easier. I would say that it's a challenge. Like, to say the right thing. Say things that 10, 20 years from now that they can reflect on and be like, damn, that's so that's where I'm coming from when I'm every time I put the pen to the paper.
And is it also like important to rep your area too? Because you mentioned where you're at.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's a lot of talent over there, bro.
Oh yeah, and it's like unnoticed, it's unrecognized, but that's why we're here. That's why we do things like this, because there are people from the city that deserve the exposure that don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I definitely rep it everywhere I go, everywhere that I'm going to go, because it's where I grew up. It's where it made me who I am.
So let me ask you, with going to school and everything like that, do you tie your writing skills into that? Is that something that part of your majors, or if you could explain a little of your college life too, man? But does writing come into play?
Yeah, I go to school online at GCU. And I major in English for secondary education, so I'm gonna be a high school English teacher eventually. But really, you know, curriculum is, you know, that's the norm, but I want to guide and lead, you know, young adults, you know, and help them make better decisions in their life and teach them things that, you know, my teachers and my professors didn't tell me growing up, you know, so that's the whole point of me doing all this.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of sometimes the difference is even as we get older, like more than when, like for me especially when I was a kid, like there wasn't that many people that could actually relate to you and still have the experience to tell you the right thing to do.
Right,
it was like they were in the middle. But I feel like nowadays it is getting to where like people are still straight in the mix, but also have that knowledge to tell you the right thing to do. And I feel like we're doing our part by guiding them that way. So I'm glad you said that. But you know what's funny you said it is the homie Kaze, man, is in the building too, and this food educates motherfuckers as well.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Kaze, man.
That's real shit. We got some. Yeah. When you said straight A's, it's like yeah. So with the new project, how long were you working on this thing, man?
Man, I started since June of last year. That's when we dropped RIPX. But, you know, I had plans to put it out in November because it was the Day of the Dead. It has a Day of the Dead concept. But I just didn't have it finalized. I didn't have it right, and I wanted to have it perfect. So it's been at least like 6 or 7 months it took to get it, you know, finalized, sounding the way it sounds, and, you know, to get it down the right way.
Hell yeah. So you have a date now. It's about to be out. You said when is it coming out?
March 21st.
The 21st. Do you have any shows lined up or album release party or anything like that?
Yeah, we're actually planning the album release party. We're almost, you know, done executing it, so I can't really give any details on it yet. But it's definitely coming within the next couple of weeks. And also, we're gonna also do the Black Books and Rhyme Books show as well. Shout out to the homie Beardo.
Yeah, but, Beardo, man.
Yeah, that's it for right now. So anybody watching who needs a new artist, fresh artist, you know.
They're the hit them up, man. Get some shows lined up. Hey, but yeah, Beardo and them are doing it right too, man, because they're bringing that essence of, you know, the writing and the graffiti and all that, bringing it with the live hip hop show, where cats aren't just writing on people's walls; they're getting in their books and constructively doing it, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? So, you know, with that being said, we're gonna play a video. We'll be right back. I know you got something we're gonna hear right now too, all the way live on the B-side show.
Act like you know.
Blood. I don't wanna go outside. Ain't nothing but the cold outside. Ain't that right? I can't even go outside without hearing that another son died. And that ain't right. I don't even go outside. Ain't nothing but them hoes outside. And they ain't right. I don't wanna go outside. Look, I don't wanna go outside. I keep my mind on my focus while I roll up my weed. Niggas say what they want, but they won't fuck with me. Like why they say reaching, and what these niggas preaching. Look, can't fuck with y'all niggas cause y'all hella fake. See my brother up and wanna take his cake. Pussy niggas wasn't made by mistake. Only slick niggas skated figure eights. Frontin' like your life really worthless when under all that surface is a nigga that's been perfect. What he labeled as a struggle was really just a complaint. You'll appreciate today cause tomorrow you'll be erased. Tell me who care about me, fuck that. If I die, who gon' feed my family? Having a couple bucks is better than Grammys, cause my son get a Happy Meal and me, I get to smoke trees. I know it sounds simple, but it's my life. I'm fresh off of work, I need some head in the high life. Niggas talking shit on the timeline, I be in my zen, getting my mind right. Yeah, yeah. On my focus while I roll up my weed. Niggas say what they want, but they won't fuck with me. Like why they say reaching, and what these niggas preaching.
We're back live with it. B-side show, man, and it's only right we rock some more live shit.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Patty
yeah.
Clover on the ones and twos, man. Let's go. Noises.
Let's get it. Look, it costs nothing to keep it G. Niggas got more than fishes living the sea with no love. I'm just trying to stay on my feet, and y'all get mad over some tweets. Motherfuckers grow up. I got a whole style that bang. I'm wild and sane. Go ahead and devour the game. Don't let them throw you off of your pivot, cause when it's time you better know how to get it. I wish you niggas good luck. Good luck to my niggas on they whole grind. Overlooked but you shine like a gold mine. Good luck to them niggas that stuck. Go get a blunt, twist the skunk and come fuck with it young. Call it some luck, I can't lie, I'm living beautiful, man. Blessings rain from my brain through my cuticles, fam. You need some luck if you tryna fuck me up. You talking funny stuff. I got a lot of loose, so you a goner if you running up. Really with the one-on-one. If you need the hands, I ain't ran from not a thing, cause it was never in the plans. I'm more than just a rapper if I ever get a chance. So I know that you be down if I ever get to stand. Man, I might grab my nuts cause I'm just that bad, yeah. I might have to stun on them. I'm just trying to get a pick while they plotting on my bacon. They can have it, see the greatest for the take. Watch these niggas break it, look. They cost nothing to keep it cheap. Niggas got more emotion than bitches living in deep with no love. I'm just trying to stay on my feet, and y'all getting mad over some tweets. Motherfuckers grow up. I got a whole style that bang. I'm wild and clean. Go ahead and devour the game. Look, don't let them throw you off your pivot, cause when it's time you better know how to get it. I wish you niggas good luck. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's kinda choppy, you feel me, but it's hot. Yeah. That's it, man.
That's right. Hey, even the sports references in the joints, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He dropped that old school shit on them.
Hey, real talk. Hey, shout out to the little homie Swerve. He produced this whole project. So, yeah, man. Shout out to you, man.
So with that being said, you guys did a whole project together. Are you guys still planning to work together and keep doing joints together?
Oh yeah, we had a conversation about it earlier today, and it was like, man, I'm trying to get in there and work some more. So, you know, we're getting finished with this one and already plotting on the next one. So.
Hey, so just off topic real quick, and we'll come back and shout out the album. Well, it's on topic because we were talking about Lakers. What do you think we need to do for next year, bro? And I say we because I really feel sad that they might not, pretty much not going to make the playoffs again.
We got to get rid of some of the veterans, man. Some of them didn't contribute.
Those were the ones that ain't playing too hard this year. I'm feeling you on that.
Right. And, yeah, man, we need another superstar. So, Kyrie, Boogie, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, what's the name? I can't think of his name right off the Raptors. Who am I talking about? Kawhi Leonard. I don't know. I couldn't think of it. Maybe him, but yeah, man. And a little more motivation and get back to the run, man. It's a Lakers gang, man, right here. Hey, so shout out, right? Hey, shout out the project one more time where they can get at it once it drops.
Okay, so the project is called Memoirs, and it drops March 21st. It'll be available on all platforms. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Noises, N01ses. Come talk to me, I'm really nice. I talk about everything, so, yeah.
Get at them, man. And make sure you check the whole Rich Mind Collective as well, man. They're out there making moves, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Rich Minds Collective, man.
Hey, so on that note, we're going to play another video. We'll be right back. We got the homie Kaze Jones in the building as well. Let's get it, man. B-side.
Yeah, let's get it going. I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Look, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Look, Dan Ganja, raw soul. Man, this shit getting out of control. Who don't stop us? Let me know. Call up Scooby, roll the dro. I don't know what they take me for. I ain't one of these rap fools, you know. Talking that shit but ain't living it though. Rapping their ass off but ain't saying shit. Nope. What the fuck you mean? Everything I do is for my team. Yeah, we back on the scene. Crispy and clean. It's like we never left. We do it so effortlessly. I had to slow the flow down. Let these motherfuckers hear what I speak. Man, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle, yeah. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Look, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Had some setbacks, we kept it going. Did it piece by piece, now everything's in motion. Headed for the top, yes, no discussion. Staying low key, but we always into something. Catch us at the function, let's get this jumping. Then we gotta dip, can't stop for nothing. I never knew life could really be this wild. I just wanna live, y'all can keep the cloud. Rocking hella shows, tell my mom she smiles. I hope my dad's proud when he sees me now. What your life's about? Man, never mind, sit down. This is all I know. Since I was 8 years old, from the 562, just so you know. But I don't rep one city, I rep the whole globe. Man, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Look, man, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Fuck with me, yo. Yeah. Keep that shit going, man. Shit is crazy. Yeah, let's get it going. I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Look, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Look, Dan Ganja, raw soul. Man, this shit getting out of control. Who don't stop us? Let me know. Call up Scooby, roll the dro. I don't know what they take me for. I ain't one of these rap fools, you know. Talking that shit but ain't living it though. Rapping their ass off but ain't saying shit. Nope. What the fuck you mean? Everything I do is for my team. Yeah, we back on the scene. Crispy and clean. It's like we never left. We do it so effortlessly. I had to slow the flow down. Let these motherfuckers hear what I speak. Man, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle, yeah. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Look, I'm always on the grind. Every day's a hustle. No time for me to let up now. Trying to get up out the struggle. Had some setbacks, we kept it going. Did it piece by piece.
This pepperoni reminds me of his first rap that he ever kicked.
Oh, yeah. That's some real shit out that one time in Santa Cruz, though.
Remember that shit?
the B-side show.
Act like you know, man. Every single Monday night we doing this shit, man. Live platform for the artists that are out there grinding, putting out music that you guys should hear and tell your peoples about as well. So let's do this, man. We got our next artist in
Kaze
here.
Jones, Dusty Crates crew, Raw Tunes family, what up?
That's right. Dusty Crates fam right here, man. Kaze, man. You've been by the show a few times, man. You guys had the group projects, different things. You've worked on stuff, but now you got a new thing going on.
Yeah, you know, like we just got a pet cat, me and my wife, and then I realized I don't like new shit, and I was like, oh man, like Crystal in here, like oh shit, Surviving Lou Man in here, like it's a new spot, and I was like, oh man, like everything's crazy. And I was like, I gotta embrace the new. I got a new album. I got a new family. Raw Tunes been sponsoring me. I got a lot of cool shit going on. Sorry, part of my French. You know, I've been teaching a lot. I just opened up a new tutorial center, so signed up with the Chamber of Commerce. Gonna do a ribbon cutting ceremony. I don't want to tell anybody in hip hop because it's gonna make it weird. But yeah, Inside Out album. It's all on all music media platforms. I had no idea what Tidal was for a minute, but like, yo, your music's on Tidal. I'm like, word, like whatever that is. I was like, oh, it's Jay-Z's platform. I'm like, oh, word up to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's what's up. I'm on there.
That's right. Hell yeah. Well, congrats, man. Where does that passion to help the youth come from? You know, what does that mean to you?
Wait, the passion for hip hop?
For the youth, for helping the youth, and you know.
Oh, the youth.
And all that.
Man, my parents are teachers. I was teaching over in South Central. I just did a cool case study. I'm trying to get published for this academic news article. I did a case study how hip hop can engage students in student learning and explore their own cultural identity over at Mendez High School, Boyle Heights, over at East Los. That's what's up. Everybody was Chicano. There was like one Chinese kid, and I was like, yes, yes, the Chinos up in this, the Chinos. I'm here. I got you.
Hey, so is that like? I mean, I feel like you as a teacher can maybe find that balance. I think that. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's completely missing, but I think like to blend, like, because hip hop has been about the youth and all that. You know, from when it started, but then also you got people still making like such quality music now, and there's like a fine line, and I think a lot of it comes, and you could probably attest to this being a teacher, sometimes you have to listen as well, right?
Oh
like,
yeah, all day. Even as a teacher, I'm still a student, so
yeah.
I mean, I got my master's in urban ed, UCLA, and then I got my bachelor's at UC Irvine. I got my secondary credentials at Cal State Fullerton. I got my secondary teaching credential, clear credential at Cal State Fullerton. I got it at Long Beach, so yeah, I'm dropping it.
So you understand though, sometimes you gotta like listen what they're talking about. Sometimes like they're not so way far out of reach from us. It's just a different way of putting things or seeing things, and I think we sometimes have to put ourselves a little more in their shoes to feel that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I had like a huge identity crisis for a while. I was doing hip hop, doing all the 6 side shows. I did my last project at Big Duke's. Shout outs to Cycle Realm and Disciples of the Sick. Oh yeah. And then the new project that I'm doing with Ariana was completely different, dude. And then I have one student that I mentored since he was in 8th grade. He's a senior right now. His parents passed away. He lost his mom. He's living in like with 4 families in a household. He has 4 siblings. But he was a straight A student. He was the president of my hip hop club, and he just got accepted to Cal Poly Pomona. We're waiting on the UCs. I'm so proud of you, kiddo. I almost adopted this kid. I really considered it. I just found out that if you're 17, I should have done it when he was 15. But I was about to adopt this kid.
Hey man, that's that real shit. That's that real making a difference in the community, not just talking about it, man. Because you I don't want to say single-handedly because it's a community, but helped mold this guy's life in a different direction than it could have gone because of circumstances. And that's all what it's about, is when we do these events, like helping the community, is sometimes they need to see it from the people that were part of the community too. Like, you know what I mean? Versus outside, and they don't know, can I trust this dude? But
yeah,
like we have like we're people you could trust, like to lead in the right direction.
I had one affirmation. It was Immortal Technique. He had one of his little blurbs that he posted on Instagram, and he's like, you know what's crazy? A lot of my dopest fans are teachers, and I was like, oh, I'm in that. I'm part of that. Immortal's talking to me. Like, word up. Yeah.
No, you're a very important person. We need people like you, more people like you. So, do you find that a lot of parents reach out for advice, or with their kids and things like that? Do you find like parents reach out to you?
Reach out to me? Oh yeah. I mean, I maintain a really good rapport. I was teaching in South Central. We're in the middle of a crip block. It was over in the 60s. I worked off MLK and Western. So like, I mean, all kids are the same, no matter where you are, if it's in an underprivileged, low-income neighborhood or an affluent neighborhood. Kids are all the same. It's all the societal issues, familial issues, racial issues, and like, it's primarily like 97% African-American. I was probably the only Asian person in like a 10-mile radius. And they're like, what is this Asian dude that looks Chicano like doing South Central? Like, you know what I mean? So, it's crazy. It's real crazy.
But
I'm blessed.
Once they talk to you, though, they know you really you've been in these areas. Like you can tell when you meet people, real recognize real. You know that already. So why was it a certain thing, a certain instance, or what made you kind of, I guess, change directions with the musical from your last album to this one? Like you mentioned, it is different, and even who you work with is kind of like a different lane, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I still got most of the Dusty members. I mean, everyone from Dusty Crates, like, M3 had 2 kids, Chase Haas doing his business thing, Eric Vintage doing a solo project. Shout outs to Crates, he up in the Bay Area working with like E40 and all this stuff, like dope sound engineer. But then, I linked up with Ariano, and then on the projects I got AC Alone. I remember when I was a little kid, Freestyle Fellowship, like, I'm healthy, I'm alive, and I can't complain. Like, that was my jam, like back in like, 97 or something, like. So, I got Born Allah, Project Blow. I even got the new generation, Sage One, The Wise. And then, who else? Oh, I got LD on the cut of Sublime. Let's see, A+ from Hieroglyphics. Yes, I was blessed, dude. Yeah, like for me to have been like a little Japanese kid listening to underground, and they're like, man, this fool don't rap. And then like, yeah, look at me now, look at me now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and plus like you have the education and the background to not. You're using your platform in I feel in a positive and the best way, because not only spreading the music, but you're changing some young people's lives at the same time, whether it be through just the music or just talking to them, bro. That's important shit, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you followed my last project and this project, so Danny, the one that I mentored, he's on the project. He was rapping and recording with me age 15. He got to meet Disciples of the Sick. I took him to the second floor dungeon with Espinoza. They're like, what's up, fool? Like, yeah. I'm like, that's my friend Chris. Like,
yeah.
What up, SP?
That's the best way to corrupt somebody's mind. Take them to a Disciples of the Sick session. You know what I mean? And you'll really get that's how you really get exposed to the real shit. Nah, but those are the homies right there, man, doing their thing for reals.
Yep.
So how long you been working on this project?
It's been like 2 years. It turned into like one single with Ariano, turned to like 3 to 6, and he's like, oh, you want to work with this person? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. AC Alone, like what? I mean, I've been to the Project Blow shows, but I never got that like relationship or connect. And Ariano's really helped me to grow. I mean, as an individual, showed me like the business side of hip hop. And everyone in the underground, they're like, man, well, like, you don't want to sell out. You got to be true to the hip hop roots. And like, but at the same time, I'm 32. Like, if I'm gonna be taking time away from my family, from working, I teach kids every day, and then to be like rocking shows, like it's a different mentality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you do got to be on the up and up and knowing all sides of it, including business. What's dope though is Ariano, man. We've known this dude for a minute too, man. Like his music style and everything's got his own lane, his production, everything. But the fact that a lot artists that we've talked to, like he also takes the time to kind of, I don't know if you always want to say mentor, but kind of guide a little bit on the way. And if he can offer that, why not? And a lot of people don't want to extend that extra hand.
Oh, you know what? To piggyback off the question you asked, to be doing different stuff. Like I did the whole underground scene. Like, dude, like I love the underground. I will still give back. Like I'm still got my roots, but I'm a musician. And I was like, oh, like you're right. Like he does vocals. His album's about to drop. Like him, Josh Dominguez is here last week. I saw. He's like my primo. He's like my cousin. Same thing with TR3. But anyways, like to do stuff that straight from the heart and soul. It doesn't have to be all boom bap, and that's the difference between the last project and this one. Because the last one, it was Tess Lokes on the beat, you know what I mean? So it's all that six-side sound, and like this one, it's more music. It's musical.
That's right. I can't wait to listen to it. Tell me about your hoodie though. What is this?
Oh, shout outs to Mark Ramirez. He didn't even listen. You don't care. Yeah, I'm sporting the Crazy Race hoodie. Album coming out. No, it's already out. I just got it. What are you talking
Mark
about?
my words out right now. The homie Crazy Race.
I haven't listened to it. He gave it to me like 5 minutes ago. But check it out.
Yeah. I think I got one of them hoodies coming my way too. So we're gonna be real fly up in here, man. That's right. Hey, so with this new project dropping and everything, man, are you gonna like keep exploring your sound as far as solo, like, or did you kind of find a niche with Ariana? Like, what is it, man? I mean,
kind of do anything. Anything has a dope beat, I can do it. Just no mumble rap, no techno, maybe drum and bass. That's as far as I'll go. I mean, I'm down to do metal. Like I love that. So yeah, anything but the mumble, I'll do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. How many tracks?
You know what, to be honest, I think it's 24, I think. I don't remember. It's a lot. It's like, Crazy's like, too much. Relax.
Hey, so what was it like? Like, we were talking a little bit off air, but what was it like working with Ariano as far as, him being the producer and you going in as the artist? And knowing what you kind of want, but hearing a little from his end.
It's dope, dude. Like, the sound is more professional. Even all my friends recognize that. I mean, the promotional stuff, if you follow me on Instagram, Kaze Jones. I worked with Gifted Glitch. He did a lot of the artwork. Just everything just kind of increased, dude. Like, on Spotify, I never use Spotify, but apparently the Go For Broke single we released maybe like a few weeks ago, it's at 10,000 now. So I'm like, hey, yeah, that's nice. People are listening. They kind of care, I guess.
Yeah, and that has to feel good as also not only being an artist, but being a student of the game as well. Like, you've been around this shit. You know what you like. You've been around hearing the essence of it, and now you're creating on your own, and it's got to feel good. Like, there's people listening, man. That shit's great.
Oh yeah, I'm super self-conscious, and I was like, yeah, that many people loved it. Like, word. Like, even with Dusty, I was like, I'm probably like the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? All my boys kill it. So I was like, I can't go solo. I can't go solo.
This fool kills it, and he said he's the weakest. That's just being humble to the 10th, man. Yeah. That's right. Hey, let's play a video, and we'll come right back.
Go For Broke.
Yeah, is that what we're playing right now, Shaye?
Oh, you know what? But before we put that, I worked with the Go For Broke National Education Center. So then, like, the Japanese History Museum asked me to do this song. I worked with 442nd Regiment, which is like the regimental combat team in World War II. And then this is the song that I used to do the case study in Mendez High School. So then being able to like connect everybody in the Japanese community and then give back to my community. I'm doing the show straight out of Los Angeles, June 29th. Key Cool from the Visionaries is going to be there. Last year, 2Mex and the whole Visionaries camp was there. So, yeah, man. I just hope to kill it.
That's fucking dope, bro. Yeah. Hey, but you know what else? That just leaked a whole nother generation because, like, what you're talking about, like, now you're going to have even, like, way older cats. Like, they're going to be listening to what you composed over that, man. That's real dope, bro.
No, and then the director, he had this book, and it's photography of all, like, the living 442nd Regiment soldiers, the Go For Broke Spirit book, and he directed the video, so...
Crazy.
Check it out.
It all ties in, man. Real shit. Kaze Jones in the building. B-side. Be right back.
Hi, Grandpa. Who are these guys, Grandpa?
Let me tell you.
Who are these guys, Grandpa?
Let me tell you.
Yeah. 1 minute. Booyaka. Let's go. We back in here, man. B-side show. Act like you know every single Monday night, man. Kaze Jones in the building. Hey, I wanted to ask you, man, before we get into the live track, though.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live. You know we do that shit. Fucking, we move around, do our thing. I'm just gonna stand over here by Patty. I feel protected over here. Like she'll mess somebody up. Hey, look. I wanted to ask though, how did it turn it like? Did it start with just doing a track with Ariano and then
Lessons was the first one, so that's why we're doing it.
How did it turn into a whole project, man? What happened?
He liked what he heard.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Right? And then you guys got on a certain vibe and it went with it, right?
Yeah, he's like, let me see what else you could do. And then he gave me like a crappy beat and I killed it. No, I don't want to say crappy, but it was like maybe like a throwaway beat. And he's like, all right, you kind of came off on that. Like, what about this one? And then what about this one? And then it turned into like 24. I don't know.
And somehow he got a full ass project, man. But the homie Ariano, man, talented dude, man. Shout out to LD on the cut and all them, Indigenous. You know what I'm saying? So this is the project you talked about. This song. This is the one that set it off. We're gonna get into it live right now.
Yeah. This is the one I did with the 6 side with Tess Loke. So
check.
If you ever heard anybody spit in 3 different languages.
Well, you're about to hear it right now. What's the song called, Doug?
Trilingual.
Let's go.
Tess Loke, what up?
Escupo corazón porque raps mi corazón en mi camino separado de los tonos sanación. Mi alma y mi mente usará para la gente. Yo voy a nunca dejar la cultura esa frente. Yo voy a morir una pista probablemente. Así que creo hasta el día de mi muerte. Algunas personas me dudan para las cosas que he hecho en el antes, pero quiero continúas. Mi propio estilo con las tromas de ritmo. Uno de los mejores squad de escritos. Yo recuerdo todos los discos en misterio. Me encanta la cultura de hispánicas con misterio. Act with no cheese, psycho well, control machete. Porque estoy tratando de hablar para el siguiente. Voy a hacer ver los pocos elegidos. Con 3 años que aprendí solo mis libros.
Fotos. This is Japanese. Yeah. でも実は日本のヒップホップ代表サムラみたいな大名俺のラップスは最高だ最強って言ってみたらすぐプライドのファイト俺は海賊ワンピース探しながら僕らは倒せなくだから僕の名は神風内浜田らと一緒に飲み笑いながら地球を安けて俺とお前を比べてでもやっぱ喋って私たちの能力全然違うぜ俺は無敵の席座ってヒップホップをなって世界の真実探して止まってあんたわからんかこの俺様中途半端で勝った You don't speak English, right? Yeah. Yo, I do the impossible, abominable snowman to the abominable jump ahead and down to rather than the Navajo. Laying down the rock, constable, the constables, unstoppable, and moving forward, dog, you know, nothing takes the raw flesh, so I gnaw the bones. I keep my raps and plastics around wrapped in a basket. Serve it to you, wanna prove it, better posing the samples. The fast pass to a casket. All of it is a wretched pull, a long roll with a gasket. Picked up the back of a deuce's head and all your blasted. Over the top of my head, so I can get some laughs in. To this zone, I'm pushing it over to the flow and crack it. Do the worst of it, the birds and shits in terms of tech it. So what can you do? Stop telling me what to do, cause I don't wanna be a walking zombie just like all of you. Always talking about the dreams, but never in pursuit. That's like a player, always swinging without the follow through. Spanish, Japanese, English. What up, damn it? What up, Crazy Waves? B-side show.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, straight up, some people can't even stay on beat in one language, G, and that's like what they knew when they were born. my brother just killed it in 3 languages, dog, so take notes, man. That's what it is. Hey, you know what? Respect for you, though, also for, you know, taking time to give back to a community that you grew up in. That's not even your own nationality sometimes, bro. Like going to Boyle Heights and doing that shit, that's some real shit right there,
I'm a big Jedi Mind Tricks fan. Like that's what got me into hip hop. Army of the Pharaohs, Snow Goons, that whole camp. And the 6th side, they did the stuff with La Coca Nostra, and we're like all about that. Me and my boys were like, oh man, Stoop the Enemy of Mankind. Like, yo, that shit gets me going, dude. And then I started working with the Disciples, and I mean, they were Crucified Theories first. And then I was like, man, I love these guys. They got a really cool vibe. And he's like, yo, you want? And then they got put on by Psycho, and I was like, yo, bring me over, dude, bring me over.
Let's get this
When's
session.
Vinny Paz going?
Right? Hey, so the new album, let them know one more time where they could get that shit.
Inside Out album, we got merch, we got shirts, we got hats. I'm not even wearing the hat, but whatever. Rawtunes.com. Free shipping and handling. Let me know. Holla at your boy Kaze Jones.
Kaze Jones in the fucking building, man. Go ahead, man. Hey, thank you for coming through once again, man, and utilizing our platform. Because you are always making moves and doing something, whether it be in the community or music, you know what I'm saying? And it all ties hand in hand, man. So, any shows coming up, bro? Or?
I got Straight Outta Little Tokyo. I mean, Ariano's booking all this other stuff. So, I'm doing the Underground Hip Hop Blog next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to our homies.
Book me, let me know. Hit me up.
Yeah, hit them up. Shout out to the homies over there at Underground Hip Hop Blog as well. Oh yeah,
always.
And Kaze Jones not only sporting Crazy Race gear, he sports the B-side, man, and be repping.
I don't go shopping at all. I just
we
sport hip hop.
appreciate that shit.
Namek, where's your gear? Let me know.
Yeah, Namek. C-Money Entertainment in the building too. What up, homegirl? Hey, Sassy. Even Sassy's son rocks the B-side. So we appreciate that shit, man. One more time, shout out to Say Moth Brew. Hey, what up, Roman? I see you, dog. Namek in the building. Shout outs for them for holding us down every single week, man. We've been doing our thing. We're gonna stay consistent, whether we gotta, do our broadcast from an alley somewhere. We're gonna still do that, man. We're bringing a platform for hip hop artists to do their thing, and we love them coming by and showing us what they could do. Shout out to the whole team. Patty Clover, 5'1", of pure fury on the 1s and 2s right here. Phalasee, thank you for coming through.
That's what's up.
She's hosting a lot of events. Oh, let them know where they can catch you.
Oh yes, PHALASEE. Go check out anywhere Instagram. I also rap. Go Spotify, iTunes. I be throwing some flows down. But yeah, go check me out. love.
And the T-Hop Fest, man.
April 6th, go check us out. Sig Jackin's gonna be there. Vel The Wonder was here. She's gonna be there too. I'm gonna be hosting alongside Noah James and a few others. It's gonna be dope. Get your tickets now.
You might see some of the B-side crew wobbling through the spot. You know what I'm saying? But that just means we're vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole crew. Shaye, Whitey, Joseph Cast in the building. Daryl from Lehigh. He'll be back in town next week. And the same Moth Brew House. Jay, man. What up, Alex, man? Thank you guys, man. We'll be back next week. B-side show. Peace.